That's that started, and this is where my internet will die, but be alright. Okay, so Malgros isn't with us for now. So where's his saying? GM, go away. Okay. Have any of you ever played Curse of Strahd or watched it before?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it changes. It's got a random element to it, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, so starting from left to right, Eric, or is that how you pronounce that, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric. Do you want to give us a description of your character?
Yes, I can do that. Well, Eric is a human male. He's about 30 years old. Um, he's got some kind of like an aura of some kind of past noble status, but it's evident that he has also like uh, been doing physical work. Um, Other than that, he's he looks a bit like a commoner in his clothing. He's just wearing like regular traveling clothes, not really showing him off as any kind of warrior or anything. It's very easy to see he's not wearing armor or anything. He's kind of skinny, but not like really dangerously skinny or anything. Um, in terms of look, he's got dark hair and he looks positively mediocre in terms of looks.
Like a solid 6.5.
Yes, yes. He does not. Uh, I mean, yeah, he does not carry any kind of visible weapons or anything. He just seems like he looks very much just like a traveler.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cool.
Aurora, do you want
Well, I'm a female tiefling. I take very much pride in that by wearing jewelry on my horns and tail. I've got blonde hair, dark purple skin, and red eyes without any pupils. Got average body. A little bit
So solid
skeleton
6.5.
I'm a 7, thank you. uh, yeah, looks. Other than that, very normal. Has a cape. Likes a bit of a dramatic flair, and carries a longsword with him,
And a shield.
and a shield, of course.
Okay, cool. You're gonna have to help me pronounce that one.
Acere.
Acere?
Acere.
Acere.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Yep. Cool. I'm gonna butcher that throughout this, but yeah, sorry.
That's the point.
Okay. Fair enough.
Acere is a silver dragonborn who was found as a lonely cup. Yeah, I don't know if you could call him a cup, but a cup under a cave and was found by a priest of a local church somewhere in the mountains, who served the deity Hel, where he met Aurora. But being the only two different species besides human, they kind of grew together because they were ignored by the most of the other humans because just different life. He is 30 right now, and he's a bit of a stubborn ass and a little bit clumsy. He is a solid 5.5. not modest, most beautiful, but he's proud of what he is. And I guess wait it down. He is clothed in chainmail armor with a spear and a mace holded by his side, and on his back he carries a shield with a holy symbol on, with the symbol of his deity Helm, which is a iron glove with the symbol of an eye on it, and the symbol of the eye is marked around Asare's face, being blue painted war stripes. So, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Cool. So actually, last thing just before we start, are you just wanting to use the rolling feature within Roll20, or do you just want to just roll dice and tell me what your rolls are?
I'm fine either way.
Simple.
It's easy in Roll20 because you can just click shit and then it automatically rolls for you. If you want, you can make it a 3D effect for yourself where it really rolls in the thing, or it just pops up, whatever you want.
I'm happy either way. I'm probably going to roll just because I've got nice new dice and I want to use them. So I'll be rolling mine physically. But if you want to use that or just tell me either or, is fine. Just let me know where to look for your rolls.
Sure.
I'm
Okay.
doing Roll20 rolls.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
I'll
So
do both and then just pick the best one. Just kidding.
for the Roll20 ones, for I believe a D20 roll, it should default to advantage, just because it's
Oh.
easier than switching between. As
I
far
can
as
fix that
as
also.
far as I've seen, well, if it was going to be awkward, I was just going to say take the left number, and then if you have advantage, pick the highest. Disadvantage, pick the lowest.
Yeah. Next to the
Right.
spells, next to your character sheet on spells, there's a settings button, and then on the right, below the version number, you can toggle advantage. So you can toggle between normal rolls, advantage rolls, or disadvantage.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So if I roll disadvantage for like a strength check, you see the lighter one.
Oh,
You
I see.
ignore it and you pick and so is the lower one, and it's
Oh, I see.
the other way around for advantage.
Ah, okay. Oh, fair enough then. That's handy enough. Okay, cool.
Yep. And Aurora also has that.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Right. Well, let's get started. Let's just make sure I've made this. Yep, that's good. Just double.
Maybe 1 second. Let me get something real quick.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. So wait, one more time. What was the name of the human solid 6.5 looking?
He's called Eric.
Eric. What is C or a K? Or CK?
EK. AEREK.
Oh. Totally butchered that. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I did attempt to add music into this, but we'll see just how well that works.
Yeah, sure. If it's too loud or too soft, you can change it in the settings. It's below your name. It should set master volume.
Hmm.
And it's a slider.
Okay.
Nice birds.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That worked. I'm very surprised that worked, but okay. So to start off, you were in a tavern, possibly the one that you had met in before you had said about surviving a brawl together, and that's how you banded together. You were in there, and you had received a report of werewolves. That was sort of potentially why you had all went to this town in particular before you met up. There was talk of werewolves attacking the town. So after you had gathered yourselves together, you had been talking to the mayor or the burgermeister of the village that you're in, and he was telling you roughly, how long the attacks had been going on for, some details and other ancillaries, and he also told you the direction that the attacks seemed to be coming from, which was in a forest off to the east. So you have gathered your supplies, got yourselves together. You did have a fourth party member, but he had other business to run, and so he's going to catch up. He seemed very keen to get whatever it was done. So he'll be meeting up with you later on. So you've been traveling through the forest. You left the town about midday, and it's now just got to it's gotten dark. So you've decided to make up camp. Now, the further you got into the forest, you noticed that there was fog, and the deeper you went in, the more dense the fog seemed to get. It's fairly thick around you now. You can sort of see the path that you took to get here, but it's starting to become a bit obscured, and the darker it gets, the more the fog seems to be setting in. So you've decided to sit and camp for the night. And so yeah, you're camping, and there's fog and fire and food. Do you do anything in particular?
Well, if we're setting up camp, I think the main thing Eric would be doing would be to start a ritual to put up an alarm around the camp.
Oh yeah.
I somehow missed the description. Just quickly getting it.
That's right. If I'm right in Roll20, if you click on the spell, it should pop it up in the chat.
Yeah, but I'm an idiot and did not use the premium
Okay,
spell
cool.
settings, and I forgot to paste in the text for it.
Ah, fair enough.
Then you're gonna be jealous. Get every-
That should work.
Hey, there you go.
Yes.
Hey,
Nice. I think you can make a 20-foot cube in game as well.
I believe
With
so.
the-
So,
Yeah.
tell you what, I will make that around the.
Pretty-
There you go. Oh, let's make that a less ugly color.
We can't see it yet though.
Oh, can
Maybe
you?
you made it only GM visible.
Very possible. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
perfect.
Very nice.
Okay, so that's your alarm setup. Do you set it to be anything in particular, or just a bell, or is it in your head, or is it aloud?
I'm going for the in my head thing
Okay, cool.
because I don't want noise to be blaring out in the middle of a forest.
Hi, what could go wrong with that?
What could possibly?
Okay.
So, thanks for laying the trap. Eric was your name.
Yes.
Yeah. What brings you to this cursed land, anyway?
I am on the search for knowledge.
Any particular knowledge to speak of?
All of it.
Whoa. Are you looking for a library or something?
I am looking for anyone who knows enough about magic to, not, if not teach me, then at least show me something I do not know.
Well, I can show you something you don't know,
God.
if you want.
Oh?
Oh, we're closely up to you. Put my hand on your shoulder. You, want to talk about God?
I am afraid that is not the kind of knowledge I am looking for.
Well, definitely. You're lost then. High five. I try to high five. Aurora.
A high
Uh,
five.
Yeah! No, just sit grumpy down and open my prayer book and start praying a little. Oh,
Oh,
amen.
it's very ambitious of you trying to seek more knowledge, Eric. I congratulate you.
Thank you.
We got all the knowledge in here, and I point at the holy book.
I just shake my head.
Dear.
Oh yeah, I mention our background is both of acolyte, so be prepared.
Oh, jeez, and of helm as well. Good.
Yeah, good luck.
All right.
Whoa. We thanks for sending the trip. I was scared. Well, I'm not scared. I'm never scared. I'm never scared of wolves or anything. But so it's very smart of you. You look rather intelligent. Eric.
Thank you.
Not smart enough to preach with us, but it's fine. Go back to my praying.
We'll pray for you, Eric.
Oh,
Godspeed. Oh, sorry, helm speed.
yeah.
I just lie down and pretend to sleep.
I'm tired as well. Gotta get these skills a good rest. I'll pull up my bedroll and start sleeping as well.
I can't sleep. I just started this conversation had me awake. praying for my friend that he gets
Might
along
convert
with
someone.
everybody.
Might convert someone one day.
All right. Aurora, while you're praying, give me a perception check, please.
Okay, let me see. That's a
The
D20,
skills
right?
and the skills.
D20, yeah. Plus
You
your.
can, open your sheet. You can press on the word.
I have my sheet also next to me, so I roll.
What is your modifier?
My modifier is.
Wait.
I can read +1. It's then a 7. So
7?
Wait, I'll go over real quick. 1 second.
Oh, okay, cool.
oh,
Je kan ook op die woorden klikken, op de spelsheet.
waar?
Je hebt op die spelsheet die je kan openen. Die is toch ingevuld?
Ja, dan ben ik
Met koord.
Cool.
Hier kan je op klikken. Op klikken en dan krijg je dat prima perception. Je kan ook
Oh.
Heb je een apart venster is dat
Ja, maar hij doet niet.
sluit maar.
Okay, thanks. But it's a 7.
Yeah,
So
I'm back.
I'm
Sorry.
very intrigued in my praying, I think.
Yes, you're very engrossed. Yeah, you just keep on praying.
I'm praying.
Keep on praying.
Nothing's going to discourage you from that God. Okay, yeah. So you pray. Once you're done praying, do you go to sleep as well, or do you stay up and watch?
I think I'll wake Eric up and say it's his turn to watch.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think not a very smart idea to sleep all in the forest with a lot of fog.
Yeah.
Eric, wake up.
I wake up and just nod and say, "Yeah, I'll take the watch now."
I say thank you, and then I lay next to my companion and close my eyes.
Okay. Eric, do you do anything whilst you're on your watch, or do you just watch?
No, I'm going back to sleep.
You're going back to sleep. Okay.
The alarm is there for a reason.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just let me do a quick roll here for you.
Oh no. Oh, Eric.
You how does your alarm trigger in your head?
Just like a droning sound inside my head. That'll.
I'll give you
Wake me
10
up.
guesses what you hear.
I'm gonna say a droning hum.
sound in your head. Yes, indeed you do.
I wake up and I look around. Do I see anything?
Give me a quick perception check, please.
Yes, I'm gonna do just.
Natural one.
Yep, it's a nice forest.
Ooh.
You notice that the fog is substantially thicker. It's sort of enclosed near enough entirely around the camp. And there's something else nagging at you, but you're not sure what. The fog is just sort of beyond the boundary of your alarm spell near enough. It's around 20 feet circling you, 25 feet circling you, or circling the campsite.
I get up and go over and prod the dragonborn and ask if this is his god's doing.
No, God's sleepy. Lay my head back down. God's very sleepy. What's on? Is the alarm going off?
Yes.
No, wake shake Aurora up. Alarm!
What's happening?
God is silent, God is sleeping. We got an alarm.
What?
Yeah,
What
there's
is
like
happening?
fog and stuff.
And I quickly pants around and look if I see anything around.
Alright. You what's your passive perception? I don't have that.
13.
13, cool. You look around, and one thing you notice is that there's nothing seems to be in the area of the alarm. or of the alarm spell, and around 20, 25 feet, or at least as far as you can see into the fog, there doesn't actually seem to be anything there, or any marks of anything there. And you also notice that the forest looks a bit strange, but you're not sure why. Maybe you just chalk it up to the fog being a bit thicker, but there's something again niggling at you that you're not too sure about.
Help protect us.
Can I?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I want to do a spell they have. It's Divine Sense.
Mm-hmm.
I can detect good or evil until the end of my turn.
What
How
range?
within 60 feet.
Okay.
Oh.
And
That's
is
not
that
behind total cover.
a godly spell? That's is that directly sort of related to your god?
I think so. It's
Copy and paste it to in
Yeah.
the Roll20 chat.
um,
I don't know this ability.
if I do this correctly.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, that's spot on.
Oh, I hope they're undead wolves who are also fucked.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you describe to me how you do this spell. What's it? What does your magic look like?
My magic, I close my hands together in a prayer and close my eyes and well, nothing seems like it's happening, but I can feel it inside of me. Maybe looks a bit dramatic. That's how it looks like.
Yeah. Okay, so as you cast it, you something feels odd. It's not you don't feel anything in the area, any creatures, but you feel this, I don't know, oppressive sense of evil. There's something that's exerting its will. Excuse me. But you can't actually, you don't notice anything close to you, but you feel that there is something, there's something asserting its will. You also notice that as you cast this spell, you've probably cast it many times before in your career, and every time you cast it, you always feel, a strong connection to Helm. Like you feel like he's got your back. He's going to protect you through everything. But whenever you cast it this time, it almost feels disconnected, like Helm's sending you this power over a great distance.
All right. I
Yeah,
wanna. Oh, sorry.
I do
Go.
not feel good about this.
All right. I grab my sword and shield, or no, my spear and shield. I got a spear. And I'm gonna stand between them, and I'm gonna cast light in 20 feet in front of me, in the east direction to here.
Okay, cool. Can you do that yourself, or do I need to pop that in?
What you want?
The light. So I'm assuming you're making a ball of light. I'm assuming.
Yeah, which is. Wait 1 second.
I think that's GM only.
Yeah.
I can create something. I can.
I know torches work with you. If you spark up a torch, it'll automatically do the light.
Oh.
I could paint before. Why can't I paint?
There is stuff appearing on me.
Oh, you see stuff?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see me?
Yeah, I can see your doodles.
Oh, I think it's because it's not.
Oh yeah, it's because it's because you're in you're drawing in a dark area.
Yeah, now I see it. Okay, remove it. You can also see my line
So
going
it's
to this square.
yep,
And it's 20 feet cube also of radiance and another 20 of dim light.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If I do that, did that open something up for you?
Nope.
Okay. Interesting.
If you guys also want to draw a line like this, it's above the dice. You see a weird circle, and then just snap to the center, click on that, and then click on the square, and you can draw a line to see distance.
Yeah, they changed the layout a bit up there.
Ah,
It's a little bit.
there we go. Okay, I've got something. Can you draw a line to where you were casting?
Yeah.
That'll do. And it
And
is.
if you right click while doing this, you can change directions and shit. So yeah, but it isn't showing any light for us.
No, not yet. I still need to put it in.
No problem.
Like flight, so it is 20 foot and dim for 20 foot, so that's there you go. Is that done?
Yeah, I see.
There we go.
Clear.
Right, I'll need to save that for later because I might need that. Save me doing that each time.
So we see nothing under that tree or something.
No, but as you cast the light, it sort of it doesn't quite dispel the fog, but you can see through it a lot clearer. And you notice what was maybe niggling at you a bit earlier before, that this forest looks a lot different than what you remember. The trees aren't exactly in the same places. You're nearly sure it's maybe not even the same type of tree. The ground layout looks different. It just looks different.
What the hell is going on? I don't trust this. Stay close together. Let's watch our back as well.
We just still don't notice anything from the other side or anything sneaking up.
No, looks clear.
Right.
The
Maybe let's go.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's the way that you where you shine the light. You know that the way that you came from, there was a road that you had left that wasn't too far. It had sort of circled through the forest as such, and it was off in that direction. It was off to the east.
Can I do some kind of like arcana to check if the fog is magical?
Yep. Yep. You sort of you go around, you don't quite go into the fog, but you're examining it. You're sort of using your knowledge and some little magic to work it out, and yeah, you feel that there's definitely something unnatural about this fog.
I let my companions know of this.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. I think we should not go in the fog, that's for certain. But maybe we should just go back to sleep and one keep watch. I don't want to stay up all night while there's nothing here. So, good luck, guys.
This is my pet roll again.
I smack him.
Ow! Hey!
Wake the fuck up.
I'm tired, man. Come on.
Haven't you seen these woods have changed? Doesn't it does strike you that as alarm?
I also don't want my sleep cycle to change. Little Astra's gonna take his nappy.
I shake my head.
I offer to take the watch.
Good to me.
Aurora?
I cannot go asleep while this is going on. I also keep watch if you don't mind.
Oh, right. Gotta keep God's blessing and take a nap.
I just sort of sit down and start taking notes about what I see, writing them down in a small book.
Okay.
Cupcakes.
Okay. Yeah. So you sit there and you start doodling down notes, taking details of the fog, and be.
Oh, I think the light dispels if I go to sleep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's,
Um,
no, I think it's
It-
not non-concentration. It stays
technically
there
it
for
doesn't.
10 minutes.
Oh,
I think.
well, it'll.
Or 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. Just take
Oh,
over
1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay. Well, we'll say you've been doing your watch for about an hour or so. Aurora, have you do you do anything while you're watching, or are you on like high alert or?
I'm a bit on high alert. Start also a bit nervously playing with fire. Like the fire is on, I think.
Yep.
Or
Yeah. You just get, there's plenty. You gathered plenty of firewood, so you just have enough wood to keep the fire going all night. Okay, so you both sit and carry on your watch for how long before you wake up, Aker?
how long before what?
Before you wake up, Aker, to take over, or do you just let him sleep?
I'll let him sleep. He's no
Aww.
good.
Hey.
Fair enough. Eric, do you let him sleep?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm just sort of gonna doze off whenever I'm done with the noting thing.
Okay, fair enough.
I think we still got the alarms.
Yeah, I'll still say the alarm's still up for you. Okay, that's
It's
fine.
an 8-hour thing, so.
Yeah.
That's fine. Aurora, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception. How do I?
It should be on
It's on
the.
your sheet under skills. Or are you looking on the Beyond sheet?
Um,
Where are you looking?
checking it out.
It's under saving throws on Beyond.
On the saving throws on the end. And it's
If you full screen. Then it says passive perception on senses.
very
You see-
slow at reading.
It actually says passive wisdom.
Yes, it does. It says passive wisdom, and then beside it, perception.
Yeah,
It's 11. Yours is 11.
Yeah, 11. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's fine. Okay, so while you're sitting there, sort of, playing with fire and whatnot, you notice, I wouldn't say shapes in the fog. You're not quite sure whether it's maybe your eyes playing tricks on you. You know, you're looking at it for too long, and you start to see patterns that maybe aren't really there, but you feel like you see shapes in the fog, sort of. It'll sort of form, and it'll look maybe like a wolf for a bit, and then it'll disappear, and maybe you start to see rats and tendrils and stuff, but you're not sure whether it's just your eyes playing tricks on you. You haven't slept much yet. You're sort of on edge, maybe looking for things, but you start to see these shapes. But apart from that, your watch passes fairly quietly, and as you're sitting there, you'll start to notice that it starts becoming brighter as the sun rises.
I'll wake Asre up and tell him what I think I saw.
So you
But,
saw nothing?
No, I saw something.
Oh, what do you see?
I saw some weird shapes in the fog, but I don't trust it. I just wanted to tell you, man.
Any funny shape?
No, I mean tentacles. I that was kind of weird, but I don't know if you found that funny.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, okay, great. But
Good on you. Well,
you can you
Eric,
sleep?
you awake?
I'll take a quick.
Yeah, wake up, buddy.
I wake up.
It's another God-blessed beautiful day. And we gotta get some wolves. Because I'm tired of the forest. I don't want to lie in a real bed. Oh, this grunt is bad for my back. Stretch. These skills are getting younger on me. So, you guys think we should head out east to where the mayor said the wolves were? You all ready?
Sure.
No
Lead
need
the
to
way.
prepare anything.
Yeah, I guess we take some time to put up all our armors and shields and stuff. Or is it just how it is?
Say again, sorry.
Are we just put on all our armor and shields? Is that just
Yeah. I take it as a given that whenever you
Yeah.
get up and get ready, that you put all your armor and stuff on. Yeah.
small morning prayer?
Amen.
Nah.
Sorry, I'll also I'll turn it down with later sessions just for the beginning.
It's
It's fun.
it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Believe me, in this area, that's yeah, you're gonna need helm. Um,
That's like we're gonna need.
That's
I don't
ominous.
like I don't really like to rely on him, but it's whatever. All right. How are we gonna move?
okay, so
Era, you're so strong. You in front.
um, northeast, south and west. It's orientated to the map. So north is that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
East and whatnot. So
Perfect.
just so you know.
Well,
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah. What are we gonna do as our marching order? Just Aurora in the middle, in the front, because you're so strong and independent woman.
I'm the first strong, independent woman.
All right, you in the middle.
Yes.
Because we'll move somewhat like a triangle formation, something like
I'll just stay in
towards
the
the
back.
east.
Just gonna bimble along behind.
The
I guess
captain.
in this formation we move. Oh, if you click on your token, you can turn it around, and if you hold the Alt button and release it, you can hold it at a different angle or be in a certain square, if you want.
Oh yeah, the non-clipping thing. Yeah.
Yeah, non-clipping. So I guess we move in this formation to the east, to this direction. Everyone okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
All right. So let's gonna move on.
Okay. So now that it's daylight, you'll notice that the fog is still there. It's still very close, but it's a lot more permeable. You know, you can see a bit further, even if it is still quite thick. So it's nowhere near as easily to get lost as it would have been last night. And as you walk through it, it almost seems to part for you. You know, it almost seems to get thinner the way that you walk.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice of it.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a nice fog.
Let's tell him.
It's just misunderstood.
People throwing lights at it.
Yep.
So disrespectful.
So as you move forward, or as you keep going this way, you'll notice that the DM didn't bother to draw a map for this bit. So, so as you move through, again you still get those little indicators that just the forest is different. It definitely wasn't the same as what it was whenever you arrived. There's just little telltale signs that, you know, the trees seem more wilted in some places and stuff like that. After a while of walking, you eventually start coming up to a road, and this is a road that you did not know existed. So the forest that you went into, as far as you were aware, and all of the maps that you had, the forest backed onto a mountain. So there was nothing behind it. If you walked the whole way through it, you would get to the base of mountains. And so finding this road is a bit odd. You would almost think that if you weren't so sure about the direction you were going, you would have thought that you'd got turned around and you were maybe heading the wrong way. But you know these forests, or the forest that you think you're in, and you're sure that you were going in the right direction, but you come across this road.
And where does this road lead to? To the north, east, west,
It runs north to south.
north to south.
Yeah.
And how far were we going east before we found this road?
About 15-20 minutes.
You stay in the woods, I know. What do you think about this, or
Maybe we bought outdated maps. I mean, it's a bit strange.
I've been here before? Never heard of seen this road. Eric, you know this road?
I do not, but roads don't just appear overnight, so our maps must have been outdated.
Well, since was the village or city where we came from?
It was a village.
Since the village where we came from was north, maybe we should. I think if we follow the road north, we might come back to our village, and maybe go in again and try a different route. Maybe we took a wrong route. I don't think so, but it's the only logical solution I can think of right now.
Yeah, maybe we can buy some not outdated maps. That would really be handy.
God wouldn't lead us astray, but I guess everyone makes mistakes.
Okay, so you follow the road north.
You okay with this, Eric?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure your god will lead us the right way.
I knew you could trust me.
Oh dear. Okay, cool. So you follow the road, and you're walking on it for about 2 hours or so. Again, it's still quite foggy. The same sort of thing happens. You know, the fog parts as you're walking down it, and eventually you have the feeling that the road is sort of snaking. It's definitely whenever you're walking on it, it starts in a northward direction, but you feel like there are turns and stuff, so you're not 100% sure what direction you're actually facing after these few hours. Because of the fog, it's hard to get a bearing. You're not even 100% sure where the sun is. It's just bright on one side, so it's hard to even get a bearing on where the sun is. And after a while, you start to come in between some mountains. The fog lifts, or sorry, not mountains, trees. There are more trees on either side, and the fog lifts a bit, so you can actually see ever so slightly better. And there we go.
Do we see anything out of the ordinary?
Can roll a perception check for me.
I just meant not like specifically spying for it, just like the trees.
It's you still have the feeling that oh, okay, 19. Jeez, yeah, you
Yeah.
yeah. Well, have you all changed screens, by the way?
Do you guys know how to move the map?
It's
Yeah, there's scroll bars along the bottom, or you can right click to drag.
Oh
and
right,
if
we're
you
on the
go-
far right. Okay.
Yeah, if you go to
Oh.
the far right, that's where you are.
It just seemed all black until I realized.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's on the.
That's a
right-hand side.
huge fucking map.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, you moved us as a group token. So.
Yes. So for this bit, or for this, you're in the world map essentially now.
Cool.
Now each,
sorry.
stay where you are. I have given you all control of that for the meantime. If that gets
no.
confusing or annoying, I can remove it, and even I can just control it and just tell me which way you go. I wanted to group you up like that because those hexes are, I think, about half a mile apart ish. Maybe even a mile. Actually, I can't see my key. So I didn't want you to be able to split off, because it's not like you're only going a few meters away. It would be you're a mile away from the party at that case. So that's why I've given you a nice group token.
Damn.
So yeah, it's a big ass map.
Yeah.
So yes, perception 19. You as you're walking, you notice that there are tracks. In the road is no more than a dirt track, maybe with a few bits of stones and gravel in it, and there are deep tracks in it that look like carriages and horses have been going through, and it looks like no one's been down it for a while, but the impressions that are there, it looks like whenever it was in use, it was quite busy. And yes, you're now in the group token, so if you want to continue down the road, you can.
Oh, this looks like a pretty popular road, but it used to be. It doesn't seem used for well, but there are a lot of tracks here, but they are very old. I don't know what I should be expecting here. I really don't know. Why would it be so busy and then stop all of a sudden?
Maybe people are on vacation.
Maybe
Or,
they made
or-
a new and better road.
Yeah, or they go on a crusade. Crusades are really popular nowadays.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll start moving ahead. Should we agree that the DM move us for
Okay,
ease sake?
Yeah, I'll move you.
Yeah.
So, you carry on
Wait,
down
these
the
are
road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hex based for some reason.
I just noticed they're hexed.
Yeah. So as you move down the road, you actually notice that the fog in front of you is getting significantly thinner, but still it seems quite the trees that are off to your sides and even behind you is still quite dense, but off in front of you it does seem to be thinning out. And as you get closer, you'll notice coming out of the distance, you see a massive structure that's sort of carved either side into the forest and into sort of hills either side of it. This structure, I'll just move you up to it. This structure, as you get close, you can see there are two large statues, a massive wrought iron gate, and it's carved out of stone. And if I'm not much mistaken,
Oh my god.
That's it.
it looks like that.
Poor heads.
Yes.
Oh, they're on the ground.
Yes, yes. So yeah, you'd notice that they've fallen, and this gate looks old. It looks like it's been here for a long time. It's not quite in a state of disrepair, but it's not well looked after either.
Have you ever seen one of these, Eric? I haven't.
Is there any is this not on our map? I guess it's not.
No, this and you would find that quite odd because a structure of this size, I mean, this wouldn't have been built quickly, and the age of it, or at least your assumed age of it by the looks of it, you would think that something like this would be on maps and would have been on maps for a long time.
Whoa. These wolves are really good at hiding this place somehow.
I would like to actually check if there's magic involved, as in if it has been. Would I be able to detect any kind of lingering magic, as if it had been, I don't know, conjured or?
Yeah, you can certainly check and see whether it was constructed with magic or if it's an illusion or anything like that. Yeah, you can. Yeah. 18. It's stones. As far as you can tell, there's no magic involved. It's definitely real. It doesn't look like it was constructed quickly by magic or anything. It looks just like a lot of hard work.
I pick up a small rock and throw it at the wall.
All right, yeah. If it was going to be a dick, I'd make you do an attack move or an attack roll on that, but it's quite big structure, so yeah. You throw it and you just hear a wee tink.
Nice throw.
Sort of bounces
It's
off.
definitely real.
Well, shall we go in?
Yeah,
Is
so,
the door actually open?
yeah, so as you approach it, you'll notice that the door
Okay, so
itself is iron and wood, and it's very sturdy and also very large. But it's also the leftmost door is sitting ajar, sort of enough room for about maybe 3 or 4 people to walk side by side through.
Oh,
Can you show us the picture one with that?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay. Do I recognize any of the stonework from somewhere, from a certain, if it's from a certain tribe or certain people?
Yeah, give me a history check. 16. You know your architecture and you know your stonework. You've read quite a few books on it.
Thank you, Helm, for bringing rock books.
Yeah. Well, I
To the church.
I would say that being a follower of Helm, you would know strongholds and structures. This is a good fortified position. Helm would be proud of this, and because of that, you find it very odd that you don't recognize this.
Also not from what type of creature would have built it, or people?
You would assume human, just from the the heads of the statues, and their build. They look very humanoid. even though the gates are very large, you think it's still very human-like in construction. Yeah, you're fairly confident that this was a human-built structure.
Very impressive for humans, I think.
Indeed.
That's racist.
Yeah, wow.
Was a compliment.
Jeez.
Take a compliment, humans.
I think we should follow through the gates. I mean, the fog is not as thick as it is behind us. I think this is a sign.
Not
Yes,
a
it
fan of
is
fog either
oddly
way.
enticing.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay, so you just walk up to the gate, and as you get to the base of the actual doorway itself, you'll notice that it is an impressive size. It's almost like the entire structure is bearing over you as you walk through the gates.
I knock on the door as we reach it. Just
You
Very
knock on
polite.
it. Yeah, knock on it. There's a bit of a ting, a rattle as the your knock rattles through the metal, but yeah, you just hear that noise echo off into the distance.
So, no one home?
seems like it.
I mean, it's a gate, not a house.
Good point, Aurea. I know you're the smart one. Alright, let's go inside.
Okay, so
Open the gate.
Okay, so as you go through, you'll notice that the gates themselves, while the stonework is quite thick, it doesn't actually lead on, like it doesn't lead into a structure or anything like that. It is just a gate on the road. As soon as you get through, it's just the same road, carrying on, winding round to your left.
Do we notice anything different about the woods, or is it a stone encavement for the structure, or was it just a wall on the road?
It's a wall on the road. The forest either side of you sort of humps up into hills beside it, so it's been built sort of like a dam, nearly. It's sort of been built into the hills beside it. As you get through, the hills gradually start to come down. But yeah, it's the same sort of forest that was the other side of the gate.
The structure doesn't seem to be used in a long time, or serving the purpose either way. So I don't know what we could expect beyond this, but I don't have a good feeling about it.
It's just an old castle that hasn't been used for ages. That does not appear on any maps. It shouldn't be a worry.
Famous last words.
Out of nowhere, a dragon. No, my joke.
Ah!
Fuck!
Mom, that's you.
Yeah. Yep. What
Dad,
have I told you
finally
about
got the
exploring
cigarettes?
forests? Yeah.
Oh no, wait, the Dragonborns are not from dragons. That's faintly enough.
Yes. So yeah, you're through the gate. Do you continue on, or?
Nah, let's go to sleep. I'm tired. No, just kidding. I say, let's keep moving on.
Yeah, I mean we passed the door. Let's just keep seeing what's in here.
Our first victory!
Yep. Everyone advances to level 5. No.
Yay!
Sweet.
You defeated the gate boss.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I was tempted to put Final Fantasy fight music into this, but decided against it. Twitch would probably complain.
Yep.
So as you continue on down the road, it's still just the same as what you've seen before, but as you get a bit further and you see the fog starting to close in behind, as it has been doing the whole way around you, you hear a creak of iron and a clattering as if something's shutting, and it comes from behind you.
Do we notice the gate closing?
It's starting to become enshrouded by fog behind you, but if you want to give me a perception check.
Sorry, one click.
Nope.
Sure. Not the best.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, you don't quite see it happen, but you hear where it was coming from, and you look behind you, and you can just sort of make out the rough shape of the gate, and yeah, that's been slammed shut.
Oh boy.
Well, there's no other way than forward then.
We could always go in the woods, but I have no clue what's beyond in the woods.
Werewolves?
Eric, you didn't notice any magic from it. Could it be someone closing the gate on us?
No, there was no magic involved.
I guess we could see if we see someone at the gate.
I mean, it would be pretty large creature, I think. The gate was really big.
Let's keep moving ahead.
Okay, so you carry on, and you keep going down for probably about an hour or so. You walk forward for, and as you get down, you start to hear sort of crying, and it sounds like it's coming from in front of you. It sounds like a child.
You guys hear that?
I'll say we
Yeah, I hear
go
it.
to the child.
Sorry, Aurora. What was
We should go to the child.
Child,
It might be a trap to lure us into the darkness.
do you detect any magic coming from it?
Just to make my scaly friend happy, I'm gonna make another Arcana check.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
13. Yeah, you. There's something there. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel that there's definitely magic being used nearby.
There's magic in the area. I think we need to be very cautious about what we do next.
Protect us. Let's go. Or do you guys don't want to go to the crying child? Whatever you want.
I would like to help a crying child. It doesn't
Sounds like
have
a good
to
idea.
be magic.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you get closer, or you're following the sound of the
I reluctantly follow.
yeah, okay. As you start to follow the sound of the crying, you start to notice shapes in the fog. Sort of one slightly taller, maybe only about 3 foot high, and the other one maybe only about 2 foot. And as you get closer, you notice that it's 2 children standing there, and the smaller one is the one that's crying and is just upset and not happy, and he's clutching a wee doll, and the larger child is sort of trying to shush him and calm him down.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if we can see anything. Like, are there any sort of like shapes in the area, like behind the trees or something, like
Yeah,
a
well,
trap or something?
as you're coming out, where you are now, the forest is starting to recede behind you. So off to the sides, as far as you can see through the fog, is sort of grasslands, but on your left hand side, so sort of to the south, you can see a large shape. Looks sort of like a building, and it's near where the children are standing.
I guessed another divine sense. That's okay.
Yep.
It's pretty early in the chat. If you look up a little, you could see it.
Yeah. I've got it up here.
Sip, do you keep track of how many you can use?
Yes,
Okay.
after this I have to left.
So, hang on, let me just check my key. So, just for reference, I was wrong. Each hex is a quarter of a mile. So I just had to check the key there.
Okay.
So within 60 feet of you, you still have that oppressive feeling that you got whenever you first cast the spell back, but again, you can't pinpoint anything nearby. So yeah, that's 60 feet. So that's not that far.
So the children do not send any evil vibes out.
It depends how close you are to them at the minute. If you're still at the moment you're still quite far away, you can only just quite make them out. So casting it now, they actually wouldn't be in range.
Oh,
If you want to save it and cast it whenever you're close to them, that's fine. Yeah.
I say we move closer to the children.
I guess I shouldn't shout at the children since my the average looks, and I'm a dragonborn,
You
so
should never shout to children.
probably not. They
As
might think
long-
I'll eat them. Not again.
No.
That didn't happen last time when we went to the orphanage, and they thought I was gonna eat them. I'm so sad. Then,
It will be fine. Not all children.
Yeah.
will-
yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay, so as you start to approach the children, you'll notice that the taller one is a girl. She's wearing sort of quite fancy-ish clothing, sort of almost noble type clothing. It's quite a nice dress and cloak. The younger child is also wearing sort of noble-ish, but it's a lot more scruffy and sort of childlike. It looks like he's been crawling through things with it on and all. You notice that the taller one is a girl, and the younger one appears to be a small boy. And as you get closer, she's trying to shush the younger boy. She's like, "Calm down. It's okay. Don't worry." And as he starts to slowly calm down, and as you approach, she glances over and sees you, and she shouts over, "There's a monster in our house!" And she gestures to the shape that you assumed was a building off to the south, on the left hand side of the road.
Can I insight check her if she's sounding sincere?
Yep. Insight, yeah. She doesn't look quite as distraught as the younger child, but you think she's telling the truth.
What kind of monster? What did it look like?
She sort of shakes her head and goes, "I don't know. It was, don't know. We just heard it. It was howling from the basement."
Are you hurt anywhere?
She shakes her
Asking
head. No.
important questions.
Is your brother hurt?
Again, she shakes her head. She's like, "No, just scared." Our brother, our younger brother, he's still trapped in there.
Where are your parents?
Yeah.
Where are your parents?
Shitty ass parents.
She goes, "I don't know. They keep the monster trapped in the basement."
Oh, I guess we should help them out.
We should certainly help them out.
It sounds dangerous. I think we should just leave it.
I mean,
You can stay here if you want. Aurora, let's go.
wait. I mean, really, it's
What?
when that we were assigned to do so. So you come with us. It's your job.
Yeah.
I
Come on, Eric.
grumble and accept.
Good
Bless.
going, Aurora. You're always the charismatic.
Alright, here we go to the building.
Okay. The children just sort of stay in the road, and she goes back to sort of comforting her brother.
No.
I shout at the children. They should not worry. We will help them.
Don't shout. We're trying to
Nope.
sneak up on a house.
No promises. Don't give any promises you can't keep.
I'm only giving them hope.
That's fair.
Oh, new map.
New map.
Oh, light effects. Nice.
Oh yes. I've got dynamic lighting on this. Also, the dynamic lighting is set up so that you can only see what your character can see. Just it'll make it easier for combat. So the fog of war, the complete black will disappear, but it'll still be shaded out if there's an area that your character can't see. I figured it'll just make it easier for combat, so that you know if you can see the enemy, then you can definitely hit them. If you can't, then you can't.
Fair enough.
But if it gets annoying in non-combat scenarios, let me know and I can
Sure.
tweak it.
Okay, how does the building look like?
Yep. So, sadly, they didn't give me a picture for this, so I'm gonna have to explain it to you, or well, talk at you.
No problem. That's fine.
So the house itself looks a bit out of place because it's like a very gothic terraced house, sort of 3 stories or maybe several stories, and the architecture on it is very sort of pointed and, as I said, gothic. There's a lot of iron sort of railings and stuff
Like
around
Victorian.
it. Yeah, very very Victorian.
Okay.
The entrance that you see in front of you is it's like a portcullis sort of porch area, and there is a wrought iron gate on it, and it sort of fills the archway in front of you, and then there is a door in behind it.
Does it look open?
The gate opens, and it's rusted, and it doesn't take a lot of force, but it's stiff as you pull it, and it screeches as you pull it open.
Sorry, try to be silent. Aurora, you're the brave one. Check it. Is it safe?
I do another divine sense of 6 feet. I'll detect evil or good.
I don't think it's evil or good. It's only a certain type of creature, I think.
No,
Or
it
not.
can detect good and evil.
Yes. It detects good and evil. That's the overarching evil you've been sensing is the detect evil part of it.
Say
There
not
we
good.
Right.
So 60 feet. Sorry, I'm just doing maths here. That's how far that goes. Yeah, okay. You you feel that there is let me just double check that you feel that. Yes, you you feel that there's undead.
Guys, I am sorry to tell you this, but there are some undead in this house. I think we
Undead.
should get rid of them.
That's my least favorite kind of creature.
So you're saying it's not wolves?
Don't
Maybe.
get the feeling of wolves.
Maybe undead wolves.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
The front door, is it open or is it shut?
In the iron gate is
Behind
unlocked.
the iron gate.
That barricade is the iron gate that we this wee bit here is just the iron gate that you asked about, and that there is the main door.
I'll open the iron gate. Or I already did, right?
Yeah, it's already open, so it's hanging there and sort of squeaking in the breeze.
Deep breath. Alright, guys, stay close to me. Let's go inside. Shall we rush inside, or what's our plan here?
I don't think we should rush.
I
Okay.
just sort of mumbled that I thought we came to kill wolves.
Maybe it's an undead wolf. You don't know that. Don't get your hopes down.
You want their parents to die?
Or the little brother. Are you heartless?
Humans.
Mild racism.
I just sort of shrugged.
Right, let's silently go inside then. Deep breaths.
I'm gonna try to slowly open the door.
Yep, that's fine.
Does it open?
So yeah, you can squeak open the door as slowly as you like. Let me just. Blink.
Looks clear.
Gonna set one step inside. And what do I see?
Yep.
On the right.
So-
What's that on the right?
Yeah. So as you walk in, you see quite a wide hall. It it's or sorry, not a hall, a foyer area, and hanging on the south wall. So that this bit here.
Oh, that's south.
Yeah, sorry. This the building, the way the building is orientated. Sorry, this is south. So right is south, left is north. So on that is a shield, and it's emblazoned with a coat of arms, which is a sort of golden windmill on a red field, and either side of it is it's sort of flanked by portraits of sort of aristocrats and sort of well-to-do, some very well-off members of society. And in front,
Is it?
front, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Is the like the heraldry? Is that some kind of? Is it a famous one? I've got like a background with nobility, but
The coat
is
of
it
arms.
something I would know? Yeah.
It would be. You obviously having your noble background, you would have studied quite a few coats of arms, and you do not recognise this one, which is again odd because you obviously know any family that's anybody you know of them, you've heard of them, and this one you can't place it. You having your aristocratic blood, you chalk it up to they must be new. And the door on the far side is mahogany framed, big stout double doors, and either side is set with panes of stained glass.
Alright, let's move in, guys.
It looks expensive. They might be rich.
I'm gonna peek through the paint glass, or is it fully colored?
It's fully coloured. It's quite
it's
opaque.
painted.
Yeah.
Painted glass. Okay. Alright. You guys coming with me?
I come with you, but I'll also draw my sword just to be sure.
Okay.
I'll also draw my spear with one hand and slowly try to open the door with the other.
Okay, doke. So,
I guess the left door because I'm standing on the left. Yeah.
yeah. It's all one. If it opens, it
Oh,
opens.
yeah.
But yes, if you want to open it slowly or something, just let me know, and obviously I'll keep that in mind.
All right. I don't see anything inside yet.
So
right.
as you peek through the door, you'll notice that this is quite a wide entrance hall, or main hall, and from what you can see, it seems to run the width of the house.
I'll go forward.
Oh.
I'll enter the room.
Be careful.
Okay. Yeah. As you go in, you see it's quite a grand room, quite extravagant. On your left, to the north wall, is a black marble fireplace, and on the south wall is a large red marble staircase that sort of spirals upwards. And above the fireplace is a longsword, which has the same sort of engravings on it of the windmill, and the walls around are wood panelled, so they are with sculptures.
Is the fire still warm?
No, it is cold.
Is there any light in the room?
Yes, there are chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, and they're lit.
All right.
Just a quick question. These are they doors or windows?
They are doors.
Okay, cool.
Windows are. I don't know if you can still see that or not. Let me just check what you can see. Yes.
We can see the outlining of the walls.
Yeah.
Including.
If you see this bit here.
Oh right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's a window.
All right. No, we can't see it right now.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah. No, they are doors.
Well, we shouldn't go up in first. They said they were in the basement. We should look for the basement. Or do we hear any sounds of trouble or doors moving, people screaming?
No, the house sounds quite silent. If you want to try particularly hard, you can give me a perception check.
Okay.
15, nice. Yeah, it's stone dead.
I don't like the sound of this at all, especially that there's no sound.
Does the house look like it's currently being lived in?
Yes, it everything looks quite well maintained.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and, well, that doesn't give an indicator. Never mind. Alright, shall we move ahead to one of the doors?
I think we should.
Which one?
Which door should we choose?
I think the one in the back might lead to the basement. That's my instinct, I guess. I don't know these fancy houses.
What does your god tell you?
I don't know. I don't hear him right now. But if God is equal to my instinct, I say this door on your right might lead to the dining hall or the main living area. So I guess it's the one in the back. And I point to this door.
That one there. Yep.
Yeah. I think that's the most probable cause for downstairs.
The
Sure.
staircase leads up, yeah?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I
That's why, yeah. I knew that. Fucking blind.
I just
There's a staircase down here. You're blind.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, smart move. All right, I'm gonna move to the most back door. River, are you okay with this, or do you
I'll
feel
follow
anything
you. I think it's a good choice.
different? God be with you. All right, I'm gonna. What does the door look like? Does it have a handle or something?
Yeah, it's quite a similar style to the double doors. You know, it's mahogany framed, quite a stout door, but yeah, it has a standard handle, same as the other one that you can operate.
All right.
Just checking, it's this door, yes.
The up the door up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and I'm going to open it. Yeah. Oh, it looks like a dining hall. I'm gonna step inside.
Yep. So if you go in, the first thing you notice is the large dining table, again carved mahogany.
Oh, well, follow them.
Damn my
and-
instincts.
Yep.
The
And-
wrong way around.
and all of the silverware is still on the table. It's all very ornate, and it seems to be set for dinner, even though there's no food out yet. And hanging above it is a large crystal chandelier. This room as well is also panelled. The walls are wood panelled, and a large fireplace similar to the one in the main hall is on the north wall.
Thus, what time of day would it be with our estimate?
So you would say it's probably getting close to midday-ish by the time you travelled. So it's sorry, not midday, afternoon, about maybe 3 or 4-ish.
Yeah. Because it makes sense they were setting up for dinner. What is behind the corner? Because we saw two doors from the same side. So I guess I'll check around here. Oh, I think this door leads back to the hallway. Can I open this door or attempt to?
Yep, it opens.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just back to the hallway. Then, where does this door go? This is, I think, a closet or something.
I guess also into our room.
That one there, you want to open it?
I'm gonna attempt to.
Yep, it opens up.
And it's closed room.
And you'll
Or is it
notice that it's a closet.
Is it the water closet or?
No, it is, as far as you can tell, it's a cloakroom. There are several black cloaks hanging from hooks and stuff on it, and there's also a top hat on a high shelf.
I want to try on the top hat.
Yep, you take the top hat and plunk it on. It's
Aurora.
even with your dragonborn-esque head, it fits quite well.
Aurora, look at me. I am noble.
You're lovely, but don't steal the hat. Put it back.
Not stealing. Sorry, I'll put it back.
You look very lovely. We should buy a top hat for you.
Is there anything special about the wall right here?
You can certainly investigate it.
I'm gonna do just that, just because it seems like there's a block of building without an entrance.
Just trying heads.
15. So you started looking at the wall. You can't see any sort of entrance or anything, but what you notice, the wood paneling that's seemingly around all of the walls in the dining room, what originally looked like elegant images of deers in trees, you actually notice that there's twisted faces carved into the tree trunks, and wolves
creepy.
sort of lurking in behind the wood paneling. Carved in sort of discreetly. Apart from that, you can't tell anything
I
else about
just
them.
make a mental note of it being creepy and follow the others.
Alright.
I put back the heads. I'll go back.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
no.
You were hidden behind a token for me there. I've got markers. I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, where did he go?
I hid in the closet.
Yeah.
I came out of the closet.
You can't. Oh, okay.
I don't know if my god likes this, but then.
Yeah. Well, you know what you say about those helm people, you know.
Hey,
I want to investigate the sword on the wall.
Yeah. Give us an investigation.
there were high rolls. Jesus.
Nice. Yeah. You look at it and it's a very. You look like it was a very expensive sword to be made. It doesn't look like anything special apart from the engravings. The handle has the golden windmill sort of carved into it intricately. But it, other than that, it looks like a fairly straightforward longsword. It also still looks quite sharp.
The house is obviously Dutch, with all these fucking windmills.
Hey. Feel offended. you got Dutch twins over here, so watch out. I'll
say
hit you with some stroopwafels. Take that. Discs of flying sweetness. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
I want to open this door where I'm standing in front of.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I don't like that sound.
I think I see some dogs or wolves.
You found the wolves? Watch out.
Whisper, whisper.
So
Hush.
as you're looking into the room, you can see along the walls that this is also a panelled room, but there are mountings of animal heads on the wall.
Oh, okay.
That's all you can sort of make out some things. What looks like a wolf, a fireplace in the corner, and the chair or the table in the far corner with again another chandelier above it. That's all you can really see from just looking through the door.
See
They
anything?
are alive.
Say again.
They are alive.
They don't seem to be moving. They are standing, but they don't seem to be moving at all.
They could be undead or taxidermy wolves.
Are you gonna destroy their taxidermy wolves?
I
Can you
think
distract it somehow? See if it moves.
can I throw one of my javelins just towards one of the wolves by the table?
Give us a pointer on it.
I think it's 20 feet, and you roll strength.
This
at the 8.
this one here.
Yes, that one.
I mean, did you put it in the roll 20 thing?
Yeah, go for it. Give me an attack roll. Ranged attack roll.
Hey!
So
Nice, that's 2.
So that's 7.
Amazing.
That's great. You throw the javelin, and as it's sailing through the air, you think, yeah, I've done this. This is gonna be a bullseye. I've nailed this, and it just seems to sail until for the last second. It just tink into the wood, sort of in between its legs, just in in between its belly and the ground. It sort of thinks into the ground,
Totally meant to do that.
but it doesn't move.
Oh, nice
I'll,
test
head
to
into
see
the
if they real.
We could cut off the heads of the wolves, bring them back, and collect our reward.
Hey! Are you sure about that?
That's property damage.
Maybe one, but no. Let's find this family first. They were fighting a monster. Goddammit. Oh, sorry, Helm. Sorry.
God damn. I mean, Helm, damn
Well, let's
So-
go. Let's go find the basement. It's probably on the other door next to the dining hall.
So,
I-
Aurora,
Yeah.
whenever you step in, you notice that this seems very much like a trap or a hunter's den. There's a cabinet directly in front of you, here, and the wolf beside you. Now that you're in, you can see it's stuffed. This is a trophy room, and the fireplace in the corner with the 2 chairs that are covered in furs. Are sort of angled towards the fire with some wine on the table in between, and another cabinet here.
Maybe he killed the wolves for us.
Sorry, excuse me.
I'll grab my javelin first, I think, so I get it back.
Yeah, it's fine. You go and you take it out of the ground, and you notice that the wooden floor has got quite a nice gouge in it, where your javelin stuck into it.
Shit.
Hey, that's property damage.
Oh, okay.
It was all in God's way.
Hmm.
God has
Right.
mysterious ways. Let's continue.
God, that's serious. Can I make a perception check?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I think I'll look in one of the cabinets. Or...
Yeah. Well, you
Is it
don't.
more
You don't.
investigation?
You don't necessarily need a check to do that. If you're, which cabinet?
The one in front of me now. This one.
Yep. That one in front of you. You try to open it and it's locked.
Interesting. Then I'll check the other one.
Yeah. You open it up and there's a small box inside of it.
I take the box out.
What are you doing with the box? Are you taking other people's stuff again?
No, I never took people's stuff. I'm investigating.
Sure. All in God's name, I say.
Yeah. So the box is a bit heavy, and if you open it up, you'll notice that it has a deck of cards, playing cards in it, and an assortment of wine glasses.
Did you need help opening that locked closet?
I mean, you can go ahead and try. I don't really want to damage it. You're the
Hey,
strong one.
Eric, are you good at opening locks?
Nope.
Well, God believes in you. And I cast guidance on him.
On me?
Yeah, God may guide you in opening that.
And you want me to lockpick? I don't even have lockpicks.
You don't need lockpicks to lock, I think.
Yeah. No, you need thieves' tools.
I jam my dagger into the lock.
You can. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a stickler for rules. You can certainly try without, but it'll be more difficult.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna try and jam my knife into the lock.
you gain a D4 for the ability check as a bonus.
Okay. Let me. So you're sticking out. Give me a dexterity check and add your D4.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Just a normal roll or disadvantage or
No, just a straight dexterity. Because if you had the thieves' tools, it would be easier and you would have modifiers.
Ah,
And a D4. On the left, on the few tiles you can select, there's a dice selection.
yeah. I think he's taking away my D4.
No, you can use your D4.
Oh.
If he's giving you
Oh, okay.
guidance, you can use
Yeah,
it.
you get
Okay,
for 1
okay,
minute
okay.
for your next ability check.
Helm, don't judge.
No.
So 13. You stick your knife in and you're trying to finagle it. You're not entirely sure what you're doing, but you make it look like you do as you're sort of tweaking at it and stuff. And
God guides you.
you
All I was trying to do, really.
yeah, you almost think you've got it, and you faddle at it for about 5-10 minutes or so, and you're just like, nah, this is going nowhere.
I'm sorry, we're wasting time. We have to help the family.
After I'm done with that, I just try to cut into one of the wolves to see if it's just a stuffed wolf.
You stab into it, and it doesn't react, doesn't do anything, and whenever you pull your dagger, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Whenever you pull your dagger out, you can see that there's these are taxidermied. There's stuffing in there.
Okay.
All right,
Ooh.
let's move to the last door we didn't open yet. I don't like the background noise. It's really spooky.
Good. That's what I was going for.
All right, guys. I hope this leads downstairs. I try to open it.
Yep.
Doesn't look like much. Maybe a kid.
So yeah, whenever you open it and look in, you see essentially what looks like a kitchen. There's an oven in the east, sort of in the center of the room there, and preparation tables sort of either side. Dishes and cookware and stuff are stacked neatly on the shelves.
What the heck is this basement? Are these kids stupid? There's no basement in here. Oh wait, is that another door? Or not?
I think
Oh,
it is.
maybe I'm stupid. I see the other door. Eric, you following us?
Sort of just sticking out there here, waiting until you discover if it's actually dangerous in there.
I will stand in front of the door. So,
All right, I'll try to open this door.
Yep.
Next to the other.
So you open it up, and actually that door opening sound timed quite nicely.
Yeah, I was so excited. I was like, whoa!
Do you know what? I wish I'd done that intentionally. That would be great. But as you look in, you see that it's essentially a pantry, a food store.
Can I
And,
inspect the pantry room for maybe a hidden tiles for maybe an opening to the basement?
Yeah,
Maybe it's hidden in here.
yeah. Give us an investigation. Yeah, you look through, and the pantry looks quite well stocked, with what looks to be quite fresh food, but you don't see any secret doors or anything hidden like that.
Oh, where the heck is this basement?
I mean, wouldn't the secret door be like hidden in the trophy room? Sounds a bit cliche, but could be.
What is this? It's too short to be a door, I think.
Maybe a hatch to like a garbage disposal thing?
This one here.
The right bottom corner, I think, of this room, he meant.
Yeah, this one.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I can see if you're pinging, actually.
Oh, can you?
I saw the ping.
There. No, can you not see my pings?
No.
Oh, I saw it.
Uh,
I only saw the
you
first
should be
one.
purple, right?
Yeah.
That's your purple at the bottom.
Oh, I saw Eric's ping. Then.
Yeah, you can see our colors.
How do you ping again?
Just click and
Just
hold.
hold your mouse.
That's.
You can change your color down by your avatar at the bottom if you want.
I will figure. Oh, do you know what it might be?
Might be in the.
Can you see it now?
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Ah, okay, yeah, it's because I'm flicking between layers, on the map
Oh,
to do stuff.
okay.
That is why. Okay. Yes. So this here. If you look at it, you can see that this is essentially a dumb waiter.
Oh, okay. I just opened it to check if
Yeah.
there's anything in there.
Yep.
We can also check upstairs. We haven't checked up there.
So you open up and you see that the dumb waiter itself is down, like the actual lift bit is there, but there's nothing on the inside, and it's
Okay.
about 2 foot square.
Well, can you maybe
I'll,
check if the closet with the top hat, if that maybe had a secret door?
I go first, head to the trophy room. Why don't you check with your beloved puppet?
Well, okay, yeah. God be with us, and I can kind of see you for 1 minute.
I've got. Fuck.
You get a +1 or plus D4 to any ability check. I'm gonna inspect the closet if I may.
Yep,
Uh,
that is fine. Give us investigations.
hey, top hat. I'm too distracted by the top hat.
Yep, you're just like that is a damn fine top hat. And you're as you're sitting there, you're contemplating. Would Helm be okay if I took this? I mean, technically it's stealing, but I mean, I look amazing in this top hat. That's
I go to a 5.5 to almost 6.
yeah, well, almost
Almost.
a whisper away from 6.
I'll investigate the trophy room.
Whoa!
Oh,
First 28.
you see everything. There's just you're like Sherlock Holmes, just combing through everything, and where am I? Yeah, the room seems as it was whenever you first came in. The only other thing that you notice is that the wood paneling on the walls, it looked quite sort of nice, at a distance. It had sort of engravings of flowers. Sorry, fucking notes. It had engravings of flowers and nymphs and stuff. But as you look at it a bit closer, you'll notice that actually there's serpents coiling round and skulls, sort of hidden in the design.
Yeah.
But
These damn
apart
goth
from,
people.
yeah, apart from that, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Eric, you found anything?
Nope. But I am wondering if we consider the possibility that the stairs to the basement might be outside.
That's I haven't thought of that.
That's right. I think this house is not what it may seem. I do not trust it. The walls.
You do not trust the house.
I do not trust this house.
Is this the
My
bad
God,
enemy movie
no,
Monster House?
This house is not okay. No. Should we stay on our toes? I think. Something.
What do you think, Eric? I trust Aurora, but what is your take on this?
I have not quite formed my opinion about the house yet.
Aurora, do you want to check upstairs first, or do you want to go outside?
Well, I'm not in any particular rush to save anyone, so let's just check upstairs.
Sure. You want to go first?
I'll leave that to you. You're
I'll-
good at walking in front of people.
Right. Yeah, it was lit up everywhere, so I won't cast any lightning objects. So I'm gonna try to walk upstairs.
I'll
Okay.
follow.
You guys follow by me.
Yoink.
Oh, that's how it works.
Hmm.
2 more doors and I think some nice looking armor pieces.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Eric, do you head up as well, or do you stay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm much. Like, I don't really want to stay on my own. I like
Creepy
life.
house. Are these just big pieces of armor?
Yep. So as you go up, you'll notice that the upper hall is a little bit less welcoming than the downstairs, whereas the downstairs was really quite well kept and quite nice. Up here seems a little bit less less maintained. There are oil lamps around the walls that are all unlit, so it's a bit dingier. Now it's still light-ish from just from the daylight essentially, and the light coming up from upstairs or from downstairs. Sorry. So it's not quite pitch black, but it is definitely a bit more dingy. The mantelpiece on the far wall. Am I on the right layer? I am here. There is a large oil painting, and on it you'll notice that the two children are there, as well as what you could assume is their parents. And the suits of armor sort of flank the two doors either side.
Are there only 2 children on the painting?
Nope. So as you look close, you'll notice that the father is holding what you would assume is a swaddled baby.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Guys, we really gotta find them before anything happens to the baby.
Is there anything off about the painting, or is it just a normal painting?
If you want to do an investigation for me.
does she still have the guidance I guess on her type a little bit ago? Oh, I guess you don't need it.
Well, unneeded. Yeah. So as you look at it, you notice that the man is quite severe looking. You know, he looks. He sort of looks like he's used to people obeying what he's saying. And he's sort of clutching the baby up to his chest. But the strange thing is what you would assume is the mother, the woman standing beside him. She's looking at him with what you could only describe as scorn. She looks like she's not completely happy about that guy. And the 2 children are standing in front of them, and they sort of have the father has a hand on one of their shoulders, and the mother has a hand on another's.
I do not think the gods blessed them with a happy marriage.
That's why I'm a priest. No marriage. No worries. Alright, so which door are we looking at first? The one next to the stairs or the big ones? Because there's a door next to the stairs, right?
Yes, there is.
I guess we'll try the door on the up on us first.
Let's try the top door first. The
Yeah.
big ones.
Alright.
Can I open it? Or does Eric want to open it?
No, I'll let you do the opening. You're very good at opening doors.
I am the doorman. As I get the doorman, I'll try to open the door.
So yeah, it opens fine into a library.
A library, you say?
Oh no, nothing here. Go around. Books. Bookism.
I am gonna spend however long they let me investigating all the books.
Well,
That's-
may God help you find the knowledge you seek. And I tried guidance on.
Yes, yes.
All right, DM for rule's sake, how much do you allow me to spam guidance, because it is a cantrip, but
Uh,
we're gonna do it
I
every
am
check.
fine with guidance as long as you give it to them before they say they want to make a check. So
Okay.
if they say I want to make a check and they start making the check,
I'm too late.
yeah. But if you are, giving them guidance sort of as they're moving up to it, it's fine. Sort of. Generally speaking, yeah, it's fine. I won't get upset too
Okay.
much.
Just the D4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thoroughly go through all the books to see if there's anything like related to magic and stuff. Do you want me to do investigation for it, or?
No, I mean you're used to perusing books and libraries and whatnot, so you know what you're looking for, and you
Yep.
know your way around a library. So as you're sort of skimming the books and looking through them, you'll notice that there is a wide range of volumes here, ranging from history to warfare, alchemy, and there's also a few shelves which appear to have first editions of collected works of poetry and fiction.
But nothing about magic as such.
The closest thing to magic is alchemy.
Not really my. I'll grab a few of those first editions,
Yeah.
though, while the others aren't looking.
That's fine.
So-
While you are inspecting them, give me a perception check.
And at the D4 or
Yeah, you can add the d4.
It was in the minute, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I guess we're through with the minute by then.
If you
Uh,
want.
yeah, that's all right. So up in this corner.
Yeah.
While you're looking through the books, one of the books in particular looks odd.
The book looks odd.
Yeah.
Is it like?
Yeah, as you look at it, the other books around it look like they've been, read a few times. They look quite scuffed up. Their spines, or maybe, they look like they've been read, whereas this one looks almost pristine.
I'll investigate the book then, just to see if it's any kind of. Yep. Nope. Totally an old book.
Yeah, you look and go, yeah, that's a book.
It's a book.
You found anything interesting?
Books. Most of them read, except this one, which seems oddly new in a well-read library.
I like books that have pictures on it. I want to look at
Which which book?
the odd one.
The odd one.
Yep.
Yep. As you go to pull it out, you notice that it doesn't come out. It just tilts slightly. It sort of slides a bit, and you hear a click.
Oh.
And the bookshelf that it's on a hinge swings out towards you.
What? Oh,
What's happening?
it's no pictures on it, but it shows something more. Oh yeah, I was there. What the? What is inside? Oh, the music picks up weird as well. I don't like it. I'll try to peek inside. What the frick is this? Oh, it's. I think it's totally dark in it, or not?
Yes, it'd be quite dark
Alright,
in there. So you might.
I'll cast the light again.
Yeah.
On my shield, I guess.
Oh well,
And use it as a flashlight.
Yeah, well, if it's on you, that's easy enough. I can just give you some light.
I see the room, by the way. I can perfectly fine see into the. Go away, bats.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright.
There you go. So as you look into the room, you'll see that it also has bookshelves on it, and there's also a heavy wooden chest at the far side, and sticking out of the chest is what looks like a skeleton.
I see a skeleton in the chest, guys. I don't trust this. Okay. I don't know what it is. I guess I want to. Since I'm not sure. Where's the state of the skeleton? Is it just a few bones, or is the full skeleton?
From there, you can't really make it out. You can. It looks like it's almost half hanging out of the chest.
Alright. I'll draw my spear and my shield and step inside, and closer inspect the.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you go in, you'll notice that the skeleton has leather armor, and looks relatively humanoid. And you can see that there are 3 darts stuck into the leather armor on the chest.
From which side are the arrows in?
So facing sort of well, the skeleton looks like it's sort of twisted, like whatever way it died, it sort of fell backwards. So, but the arrows are in its chest, so it looked like whatever hit it came from the front, so towards the chest.
Yeah. Is the chest open or closed?
It's sort of half open. Part of the skeleton still sort of propping it open.
I'm gonna duck down and try to grab the skeleton and drag it out of the.
I'll just kind of peek in and see why the hell you would pull out your weapons.
Yeah, I'll pull away my shield and my spear to try and grab it by the ankles and pull it out while crouching down.
I found a skeleton with armor, guys, and some arrows on it. This chest might be trapped.
And you're pulling something out of the chest?
Putting the skeleton away to inspect it further, I guess.
I don't know either. Am I able to grab the skeleton out of the chest?
Yep. Well, bits of it. As you pull it, it's not. It's not quite all attached anymore. It doesn't have any of the squishy bits. So as you like grab the leg and pull at the leg, and maybe a bit of the hip bone sort of come away, and the rest of it's still sort of lodged in there.
I'm gonna lick the bone and take an estimate of how long it's been there.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw. No.
You're not licking bones again, are you?
Oh, sorry. You
I
see me
just
coughing
shake my
a bit.
head and mutter about religious people.
Yeah.
You see me coughing up a bit of like a little frost, a little icicles.
I guess it's all enough. I don't trust this chest. You can have fun with it if you want, but I'm not touching. And I'll
Is he
walk out of the
dead?
room. Yes. Sorry, I know I shouldn't lick bones. My bad.
Every
Alright.
time.
Yes, from licking the bone, you ascertain that it's dead and is very bone-like.
I'll head into the room and I would like to investigate.
Yep. What would you like to investigate? Just in general or something specific?
Just in general.
Give us an investigation.
Jesus.
Or yeah, just I'll just send you a PDF from my notes, will you?
Yeah, Eric. If you follow us, you'll roll better finally.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll notice that on the bookshelves in the room are sort of filled with strange tomes, sort of talk about rituals. Now you could spend a lot of time and look at them specifically, but you just note that there's quite a lot of them. The chest itself that's sort of propped open, you can see that there was some sort of mechanism in there that presumably was what fired the darts at the tasty treat that Aesir had.
Is the mechanism still working? Can I tell that, or?
It looks like it's been. Yeah, you got a 20. Yeah, it looks like it's been spent. That its ammunition has got out.
Oh. Well, I open the chest.
Yep. Whenever you open it, you'll notice that in the skeleton's left hand, which was the hand that was still in the chest, he's holding a letter, and also in the chest is 3 scrolls and 3 black leather-bound books, and a few other scrolls. Yeah.
And I go to Eric and ask him if he knows anything interesting of this, or does it sustain his search for knowledge?
I would gladly investigate the books. Should I just roll investigation to see if I can?
Again,
or-
Aurora will have, I'm sure, probably pointed out the ones that showed of interest with her lovely natural 20. Well, 20. So working off that, you sort of know what you're looking for. And yeah, you can see that these tomes are all talking about summoning fiends, rituals, and necromantic rituals for a cult called the Priests of Osebus.
Oh, I I give this information back to her and say that it's probably not a good book.
There are several books, so there's a couple. So maybe
Oh, yeah,
there's one for that.
They seem sort of like
Yeah.
bad in nature.
Then
What do
I
you mean
will
better
take
nature?
it from it.
Is the book about insults?
No, it is not, you fool.
Oh. Hey.
About necromancy. I mean, nobody should really practice that. It's dangerous and
I'll take them and safeguard them if you want. I know about these kind of books.
if you do not use the magic and the spells, I entrust you to will keep them.
No, of course not. I will just try and see what kind of evil they are.
Are you guys just taking their stuff?
I mean, they should not practice these kinds of magics.
That you're absolutely right. God forbid.
Yeah, but and
Alright,
I intimidate Eric a bit that he does not use these spells.
I mean I mean with stuff like this, you need to know what you're up against. I mean,
That is
we
true.
Guess they didn't know.
All right, I say we move on forward and be more on guard since maybe this family is practicing necromancy.
Alright then.
Aurora, sorry, did you take anything else from the chest?
I mean, I think
There were scrolls as well.
leather. I also took the leather. I mean, is it open leather or sealed?
The letter is sealed.
Is it addressed to somebody?
Not on the outside.
Has it like a certain air or candle wax seal on it?
Yep, it's a standard sort of red candle wax, and it's a
A windmill.
no.
Oh.
No, it's bearing a seal, which is not described to me. Bugger. Yes, it has a seal on it. I will get you a picture of it at some.
Hey.
But yes, it's bearing a seal, and it's stamped.
I carefully opened the letter. I mean, it was guarded by a trapped chest. There must be something important in it.
Yeah. So if you open it, did she hand over the books? Yes. I believe so. So as you open it, you get that is what the letter reads.
But pathetic.
I'm gonna say the obvious here and say anyone who signs himself off as your dread lord and master is probably not someone we want to meet.
No, I'm telling you, he's like the fog. He's just misunderstood.
Sounds like a douche. Could get some more praying in his life.
I might get the idea that the baby is not really a baby. And that the brother is not much of a brother, but probably an undead monstrosity that has to be put in that dirt. But that's my guess. I think there's not much talking to these parents if we find, but I'll have to see first.
And he maybe seems a bit mad in this letter. Can
Yeah,
you
who's this Strahd? Do we know Strahd for any purpose or anything?
No, the name is unknown to you.
Who is this Strahd guy anyway?
Well, I mean, unless you're metagaming, and then, you know.
Yeah, no, I didn't know from the background of the story if we knew him.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
No, he's you do not know him.
There were a few bookcases in the secret room. Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything interesting in those, or?
No, it's the same books, the ones that sort of
Oh,
have
okay.
the rituals and stuff.
Okay.
Well, that was everything in the chest, the books and the letter, was it?
And the scrolls.
And the scrolls, but they were spells on it.
Were they?
Were they?
What, sorry?
What was on the scrolls again?
The scrolls that were in there, or sorry, the other ones.
Yep.
At a quick glance, you would assume that they're spell scrolls.
Probably not very good spells.
You
In
could,
nature, I mean.
you could take time and look at them, but you would need to give them a good examine to see what they are.
I hand all the spells and things to Eric, and I'll keep them safe, or God will smite you down.
I will keep them safe, and I'll figure out what they are later.
And I take the leather with me, and I'll say we move on forward.
All right, let's go. I keep disliking this place more and more.
By the way, I noticed one of you was asking about seeing the picture of the gates again before.
Yeah.
I think. If you click on the journal thing next to the chat, you can see all the
Oh,
handouts.
yeah. Yeah, I just had my sheet open all the time, so I never clicked on it.
Ah.
That's nice. Thanks.
No,
That's
no
cool.
I did not know that, so thanks for that. That's handy.
Yeah, we can just see the stuff we've been given.
Oh,
if we
that's very
want to
nice.
review it or something.
I was afraid I had to write down the whole note.
That being said, and sorry, this is bordering metagaming, but I just noticed the thing says Appendix B, Death House, which is
yes, I did try and change that name because there is another name that's used for it that's not quite so,
Obvious.
yeah. But
Well,
yeah,
from asserting what I've seen here, I would have assumed that it was something like that.
Yeah.
And from the letter, so
yes, it's good because some people run this game as like a standalone adventure, or this bit as like a standalone one shot, and yeah, they're always saying, yeah, we're gonna play Death House, and you're like, no, you're good. No, I don't want to. You're fine.
okay then. Sorry, not knowing that. Oh, this seems like a lovely house. Let's continue.
Yep.
You guys coming? I'm opening this door. Or
I'm
attempting to.
right next to you.
Yes,
Right
sir.
next to
As you approach the door,
Bum, bum.
you well, give me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Dead average.
Oh. Yeah, you notice that beside you the suit of armor seems to jerk.
Okay.
Hold on. This armor is fun. I take out my shield and the spear and take a closer look at the armor.
Yep. As you get quite close, you see the head, the helmet, turn to look at you, and it swings its spear down towards you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Not against my armor or something?
Well, yeah.
What do you want me to make a dex save or?
It depends. Would you try and dodge out of the way, or would you block it?
I will try to block. Since I'm holding my shield close to me with since I pulled out my shield. I'll
Yeah.
try to block.
Okay. Just.
Holy shit.
Shit.
That's a natural 20, isn't it?
That's a natural 20, yeah.
Hey!
Uh,
Guess I'll see you guys later.
Yep.
How much damage?
So let me check here. So depends what way you want to do crits.
I guess the normal way is double the dice and only the normal benefit.
Yep. Okay, that's fine with that.
So not twice the modifier, only twice the.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's how crit works for normal.
Oh, that's
It should be.
that's. I was gonna say that's not too bad, but you are first level.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Okay, I'm bloodied, but I'm still alive.
Okay.
Also for oh, you probably know this, but I put on your tokens. You see the 3 circles.
Yeah.
The middle one is your HP. The one on your right is your armor class. That's just for me, so that I can quickly see whether stuff
Oh,
hits.
yeah. You can also change it in the sheet, but
yeah.
I'll change it in there as well.
Yes, and you also have. I don't know whether you can see it. You have a bar as well, a health bar. Can you
Yep.
see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It updated.
it updates, and everyone roll initiative.
No, you have to click on your character first and then roll initiative, or else it won't show up in the turn order, I think.
That's true.
Alright. No! 1!
Uh,
I rolled a 2.
And as it attacks you, Aesir, it sort of stumbles forward past you, so it sort of like lurches at you with its spear, and so
Are they making noise? Like a lot of noise.
Is it only this one or all 4?
as far as you can see, it's just that one has lurched forward. So it's
Okay.
sort of as it attacked you, it sort of stumbled past, and it's now in the center of the room.
Alright. That's very nice actually. Did you put up the turn order? Or do you know how?
Oh yes, sorry, let me do that. There we go. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Let me give him initiative. Oh, can I click on him and give him an initiative actually?
I think so,
How
but I'm not sure.
do I do?
You can also roll yourself and just fill it in, I guess.
I could do, but there we go. Add turn. Is it add turn? Add turn.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You rolled a 0, nice.
He did not. He did not roll 0.
Ah,
What is his initiative?
wait, Seep.
yes.
Oh yeah, my bad. I thought you did
okay.
stats with. Never mind. Yeah, nice initiative, Eric.
Good job.
Probably we could leave by this.
Okay. What will you enter? There we go. That's not in the right order.
No, you need to update it.
There we go.
They just show up as they.
Yeah, that's still not right. Hold on.
Oh, you need to. You should be able to like.
There we
Yep.
go. I just clicked and dragged that. Made life easier.
Okay,
Okay,
that
so
works.
Eric, your turn, and you are all also. It's flanked essentially.
Yeah. So you get advantage.
Yeah.
But not on. If you do a ranged attack in melee, well, you have advantage. Is it just a normal roll?
Range
I
attack.
think that's how it works.
Yeah. Yes, because you're too close. Although, does that count for magic?
I think it's just ranged and melee.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it actually counts range in matching
Well,
it.
I don't know. I don't know what you're planning to do. So.
Yeah. I tell you, just you can have the advantage, and I will check that outside of the game.
Right. Startled as I am, my immediate reaction is to actually throw fire at the thing
Good.
because armors are not supposed to be moving.
No, they are
So
not.
I do just that. Sorry, that was the wrong button. At least now you know what a firebolt is.
It's.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got a wizard and mailer campaign. I know all about that fire.
Oh, you got advantage.
Yeah, so go ahead, roll again.
What?
You
You
can.
get advantage because he's.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I was giving you the advantage. Since.
Well. And I'm just is 16 enough to hit it?
So you fire off your bolt and it smashes against its chest, but being startled as you were, you weren't able to quite give it enough force as you wanted, so it doesn't appear to have hurt the armor.
Oh. I shout out to the others and well, not shout, just generally ask what is going on. Why are we fighting an armor?
I can only speak in
Why
turn,
is it
right?
moving?
DM.
Say again?
I can only speak while it's my turn, right?
Yes. So you can hear each other, but you can't reply, given how quickly
Okay.
everything happens.
Yeah, just for metagaming, right?
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Yoink. Yoink. So as it sort of lurched forward, it's not quite taken in its surroundings. It's sort of as it's facing you, Eric. It's just went, yeah, good enough, and it swings at you as well.
Oh no.
Swings at me. Dang.
It swings at you, and that is. Yep. So it swings down, but because it sort of stumbles, or as it stumbled past Aesir, it comes in, it swings its spear at you, but it just sort of clangs it at your feet, misses.
Okay, we
And that's it.
definitely know it's hostile now.
Go get him!
Yeah, Aurora, kick
Um,
its ass.
I'll take my longsword and with 2 hands, and I slash at him.
Okay.
Does she also have advantage? Do we all have advantage, or just me and Eric?
No, I'd say all of yous because it's essentially flanked on all sides near enough. So yeah, you can have advantage on that as well.
You can put the advantage thing on,
Um,
or just attack another time.
I'll take the 30.
Yeah, can you bring you bring the long sword down, and you just bounces off the armor.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't know what's going on, man. This seems not like a good situation. I'm kind of shocked.
Okay. Is that all you do? Do you move or anything, or?
I grab now my shield and have my longsword in one hand.
Yep. Giduk.
That's all I do.
Aesir,
Alright.
time to get some revenge ish.
Yeah, try to get some revenge. So focus to try and stab a weak spot in the armor with my spear.
Okay.
So advantage.
Yep.
Hey. 22.
Hey, yeah, that's not unnatural, sure it's not?
No, it's a 17 natural.
Okay.
If you hover above it, you can see squared what natural roll
Ah,
was
I
with the
see,
bonus.
I see. Cool. Okay, yep. So yeah, you sort of look at it for a second, and because it had just sort of lunged forward to attack Eric, you notice sort of gaps in the armor and bits where it's not quite as strong, and you stab forward into it, and yeah, roll damage.
Oh, why did it roll 2 times?
That's fine. If it does,
just
if
the
the
first one.
advantage is still on, just take the left one. Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, 9 damage.
9
Cool.
damage, max damage. Nice. And oh shit, I don't have it. Yeah, I have it prepared, but I didn't put it in the roll. I'm gonna. No, wait, I'm gonna save my spells. I'm gonna save. No bonus action. Come on, guys, hit it between the armor.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah. So it's an action to disengage, yes, or is it a bonus action?
I think action.
It's an action to disengage. Yeah, Rose can do it as a bonus.
Okay.
Run away.
In that case, I'm just gonna. Can I use the detect magic spell? I'm just linking it now for a good measure. I can't figure out. Can I use it to see if it's actually being controlled or if it's just some kind of
If you have it readied, yes, you can't cast it as a ritual.
Oh right, I can only cast it as a ritual. I do
Yeah,
not
yeah.
have
So
Right.
if you had it readied, then yeah, you could cast it. But because it's a ritual, it takes 10 minutes to do.
Yeah, I was just wondering
Yeah,
about
yeah.
whether I could figure out if it was like a. Was it this armor, by the way?
Yeah, the
Yes,
one
yes.
Okay.
above her.
In any case, I am gonna spend my action just sort of just If I walk in here, will the doors close, or can they be kept open?
No, any doors that you have opened are still open unless you've said
Okay,
otherwise.
they do not have automatically closing doors in this wall.
No.
That makes sense. I'm just gonna spend my action just going in here,
Yep.
to get out of range of that thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Do
And
you do anything
Bonus sections.
bonus action or anything?
I don't actually have any bonus actions, so
cantrip
nope.
bonus sections.
What?
No cantrip bonus sections.
No, not anything remotely useful, at least.
No, fair enough. Is that
you
you
can
then?
play with the dagger, maybe. No.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's my turn. Yes.
Okay, cool. The armor, after being stabbed up its ass, seems a bit annoyed, and it turns around to face you again.
Okay.
Aesir.
Yeah.
And it just swings at you again with its spear.
Good luck.
Oh,
Not a natural 20.
it's not. You are very lucky. It
Okay.
swings at you, and it's turning around in what you could assume is some semblance of anger at being stabbed. It's just sort of flailing its spear at you and just goes completely wide and misses. Laura, back to you.
I attack it again, but I have my one-handed longsword.
Okay.
I try to attack it again.
Yep.
Woo! Oh, almost a crit.
Yeah, you. That's a hit.
How dare you try to attack
A
my
D8 is the, I think.
D8. Just
Okay, you can click the longsword button. You click the text below the number.
oh,
Would roll your damage. Yeah. Oh, bad damage.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you bring it down and you hit off the armor. It's not quite the same ricochet that you got before. You think you've definitely hurt it.
Oh, is it still flanked now? I don't think so, right?
No, you have to be sort of
Can I be in the same space as the fireplace? Halfway.
Yeah, there's enough room there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did I unflank it when I left?
Yeah, I think it has to be opposite
She still
sides,
hits, so.
if I'm not much mistaken.
Well.
Yeah.
Sounds
Alright,
like a you
I'm
problem,
gonna-
not a me problem.
I'm gonna dart around him and try to flank. And try to hit it with my spear.
Okay, now if you're moving, you're going to take an opportunity attack.
It's,
Oh no, you're not. Oh, sorry, no, wrong. You're not actually disengaging. Never mind. Sorry, wrong. Yep.
I guess it's just kind of circling around it.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
And as a bonus action, I'll cast a healing word on myself. Which it just automatically heals me up to full because it's +3 for my wisdom and +3 again because of my life domain.
Oh, okay. So you're just back up to full.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
And
your attack as you stab towards it, and yeah, same again. You didn't get quite the opening that you hoped for last time. You just graze off it.
Big armor.
Huh?
Strong armor.
Yeah. It's got a high AC. It's almost like it's made out of armor.
No, really?
Eric, all you.
I'm gonna go back to just chucking fireballs at it from a reasonably safe distance.
Wizard after my own heart.
Woo!
And we're critting.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. So, what's your damage on a crit for that?
I think automatically it's double
so-
dice.
So double the dice.
If you click on it, it would automatically do double. Yeah. Oh, nice rolls.
Oh, nice.
Damn. Look at you.
Yeah, so you get this fireball and you want to make up for that last pathetic attempt you made that just glazed off it, and you hit this thing and bits of it start flying off. You know, its shoulder pauldron sort of comes off and clatters to the ground, and it sort of lurches forward a bit as it gets hit. And it looks
That's a bit harsh to call it pathetic, but
if you want to argue with the DM, it's fine. There's 4 more suits of
No,
armor
no,
here
I-
that we Just yeah,
It's a good choice of words.
yeah. So yeah, it looks a bit battered. At this point, it turns around and it looks at you, Aurora. It's not the brightest of things, and whenever it got hit from the back, it just assumed that it came from your side. So it comes around, swings its spear at you,
Oh no.
and it crit fails. So it swings the spear, and the spear actually catches off the ground. It's sort of swinging it too low, and the spear snaps. And it's just holding a sort of a pointed stick at this point. And yeah, Aurora, it's your turn.
I'll try to attack him again with my longsword, being a bit mad that he tried to attack me.
Yep.
And I don't.
You have advantage.
I was a bit too mad.
You have advantage,
You're-
so you can roll again.
You can roll again.
Oh, so close. Yeah, you're too busy laughing at the spear breaking on it, that it breaking its own weapon. Yeah, you swing in with the your sword, and you hit its breastplate, and it just bounces off.
Alright. I'm really fucking tired of this piece of armor. I dropped my spear on the ground and grabbed my mace instead and tried to globber it over the.
Yeah, go for it.
Woo!
Yep,
19 hit.
Yep, you swing and you hit it clean on the armor.
Oh, nice.
And how do you kill it?
Woo! As I drop the spear on the floor before you hear the clinging of the spear, I overhand smash it downwards, and the helmet falls through the chest plate down towards the body. Just knocks it clean off.
Yep.
And I guess it falls to the.
Yep, you after you've hit it, it sort of slumps down, like it's sort of, I don't know, the armor's like settling on the greaves, and then it just sort of falls to bits.
Alright. I'm gonna grab the helmet and throw it down the stairs. Bitch! Yeet!
Yep, that's fine. You chuck it and you hear it clanging off and hitting the floors downstairs.
Wait, do these other armors look similar?
You can investigate them if you want. You can do I suppose an Arcana check probably.
I'm gonna just walk out here and investigate this one down the stairs with my foot.
Yep.
Just
the
kicking it
first
all
one.
the way down there.
Yeah. As far as you kick it, nothing. It doesn't seem to move. It just seems like like a suit of armor. Aesir, your Arcana check from them. Yeah, they're stone cold. There's no magic embedded in these ones.
I guess they were only strong enough to inflate one of them with magic. But I don't like this fucking house. Just look where the kids are, and maybe we can see what's going on. I want to know what they fucking do with this house. What in God's name are they doing here? Why are they making armor possessed?
Maybe it's not the children's fault.
What did you say, Aurora?
Maybe it's not the children's fault. Maybe something else in this house is causing it.
Anyway, where are you going?
Just gonna investigate this wall
Sure.
to see if there's anything, because it feels kind of odd that there's a bit of room that.
Can I take one of the spears from the armor?
Yeah.
I'll just take one from.
Yeah.
One of the
You take it, and it's just a standard spear, nothing special.
Alright.
But yes, you
I'll
can.
holster then keep holding my other.
Yeah. If you take it, you can add it to your inventory.
Yeah, I did.
Eric, give me an investigation if you're checking out that wall.
Whoa.
Oh wow, yeah.
There's more here.
You're looking at it, and you're sort of, and you like knock on it. You're checking the wall. You knock it. You can hear that it's hollow inside, but you can see it's fairly solid brick. You can't see any way through it. Doesn't look like there's any mechanisms or anything.
I call out in the hallway, Dragonborn, did you have a mace?
Yeah, I do.
Because there's
Why?
something behind this wall.
Well, don't mind if I do. And I'll try to globber the wall with my base.
Yeah. Okay. Give me just roll a d20 for me with your strength.
Strength roll.
Yeah. Sorry, strength roll. Yeah.
11.
Yep. You're cocky after beating the armor. You're like, yeah, I got this. What stone walls got nothing on me, and you swing and it just tinks off. There's hardly a scrape on the wall.
Oh. I guess it's not made from wood. Why do you think I was gonna bite through stone wall?
You seem big and strong. I
Do you
figured
think
you
there's
had it.
something behind this wall?
What, sir?
Sorry.
Do you think there's something behind it?
It seems weird that there's a corner here that does not correspond with what I see in the hallway, so I figured that there might be something. Downstairs I thought it was an outside stairs, but up here it doesn't make sense.
Try knocking on it. Maybe it's hollow.
I already tried that. It is hollow.
It is.
I'll give it a try too. I hope the people in this house are too angry with us for trying
Do we
to.
care? They just attacked us with this armor.
Maybe it's not them.
They had a literal skeleton in their closet.
All right.
I mean, that's a safe.
Oh, what? Oh, that's not. Oh, right.
It says just on the modifiers on the left, just click on.
All right.
That's better.
16. Yeah, you look at your companion and you're like, yeah, I can do better than him. Yeah, and you swing at the wall, but same thing happens. It just tinks off. Hardly a scrape.
I guess we need to find another way.
But actually,
Maybe
as you whenever you hit it, you can hear the sound of what you hit sort of echoing inside the wall.
Maybe let's explore the west first, or do you want to inspect this room further?
This room?
Yeah.
I can try seeing if there's anything on the wall while you go check the last room. Or the
Sure.
other room.
If something happens, we'll scream.
That's good.
Sure.
I guess me and Aurora advance to the next room.
Okay. Before you go in there.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, nothing like that.
Another armor. No.
No, not another armor. No.
Okay.
Let me see what time we're 9:30. So I was only usually a couple of hours a night. So do you want to leave it here and then pick it up again next week? What way were you wanting to play? Were you wanting to do like once a week or once a fortnight or once a month or what way?
Sip, do you want to go longer, or to what time do you want to continue? Like half an hour more, or maybe an hour?
Yeah.
You want to stop?
So if I could get a 5 minute break to pardon my nose.
We can go on a bit further, or do you want to stop, Dion?
No, it's fine. I can go for about another half an hour, and then for me that's about 10 o'clock, and I need to go to bed because I need my beauty sleep. That's why I don't have webcam on. But ugly.
Okay. So you want to continue for half an hour?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds-
Right. Eric, do you want to continue for half an hour?
I'm fine with whatever. I'm unemployed. I've got plenty of time.
Hey.
Lucky for some. Yep. No, that's okay.
Yeah,
I just
not really.
yeah. Yes, I meant to check that at the start as to when to cut off. So
Yeah, sure.
that is
We can go for half an hour more.
that is fine. That's good. You should get this floor done then. Maybe.
Right, we'll open the door. Da, da, da.
Yeah, it's fine. I've only got another couple of suits of iron to get through. You know.
No.
Okay, so you open up.
Try to walk inside. Yay.
and
Oh my god.
you see it's sort of like a conservatory type area.
There's a piano.
So there is the windows on the far side. There is a nice sort of very plush drapes, curtains covering the walls, and it's quite a nice hall area, which has a brass chandelier hanging from the ceiling, and there are sort of they're like wooden sort of velvet chairs, so wooden handled chairs sort of line the walls.
Small
the,
concerts were probably given here.
Yep, and the piano and the harp on the far side, and again the fireplace over on the south wall.
I wanna inspect the piano.
Yep, it's a piano.
Amazing. Is there any note script on the or sheet music?
No,
On the
there's
piano?
there's no sheet music that you can see.
I wanna try playing one key, see if it works.
Yeah, you press it and a tone rings out.
Nothing special about this room, I think, except for the nice piano.
Want to investigate this room? See if there's anything.
Yep, give us an investigation. 13. Yeah, you look around and it doesn't seem
There's-
too different from the other ones. Nothing overly out of the ordinary. The only thing that you do notice is that there are alabaster figurines of dancers that are sort of adorning the mantelpiece, so the fireplace.
Mental pieces on the fireplace?
Yeah, so
Oh, can I pick them up or pull them?
no, they're sort of carved into it
Oh,
to a degree.
well,
I mean, you could take one off with a bit of brute force, but
nah.
if you really wanted it.
I think there's nothing particular in this room for now. I think we should check outside or check again with the children.
Yeah, let's see what Eric has found. Maybe he's found some.
Yes.
Or do I need to make an investigation check since I was also inspecting, or is it just
For what? Sorry.
I was kind of also investigating the room. Do I need to? Do we just continue?
You can do if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 19. Yeah,
Oh.
you go through it a lot more thoroughly, but you don't come up with anything interesting.
All right. Fine. No problem. Let's see what Eric is doing. So, Eric, you found something? Or do we wait for him to do his thing since we were doing all kinds of shit?
Yeah, I was just waiting, not interrupt you. But I mean, I already did investigations of this, so I guess there's not a whole lot to do with it.
Eric, you like music?
Sure,
Can you play the piano? There's a piano here.
I cannot.
Ah, shame. I always love music.
I don't
Alas.
I don't know if I said, but the stairs there, it might be hard to see from the image, but they continue upwards.
Oh,
Yeah, I was. You said there were 3 floors, so
Yeah.
I
So.
guess there was. Oh, there was another room we haven't inspected yet. Next to the stairs, there's a door. Right.
is it?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I'll try to open that.
Oh, geez, I don't know what I selected there. Select. Okay.
Oh, spaghetti-o.
I don't.
Oh.
There we go.
Get some beds.
There we go.
I think it might be the rooms the children will sleep in.
No.
Maybe.
You go
there's
and
something-
it's a very undecorated room. And it's just the beds are just sort of like straw stuffed mattresses, and there's a sort of tiny chests, sort of like foot lockers at the base of the beds.
or wanna inspect one of the chests, or the chest that I'm right in front of?
Yep. You open it up and you see some sort of grooming, like cleaning things. So like a a shaving brush and not quite a toothpaste or toothbrush, but sort of hygiene products or implements, and a small mirror, a few other bits and pieces. Just it looks like someone's general possessions.
I'll
Perhaps
leave it there.
This is the servant's room.
Perhaps. I don't hope this is the children's room, since these aren't such nice rooms for such good-looking children. Wealth-wise, I mean, not in the looks. I'm not a creep.
Shall
I
we
guess
head
we should head
upstairs?
upstairs.
Okay, you head upstairs. I don't know. Stop moving.
Sorry.
Don't stop me now.
Just trying to indicate that I was following.
Where am I? Okay, hold on. I'm just going to move you downstairs first for a second. No, so. Sorry, I just realised I hadn't hidden something. Okay.
Oh, further up.
Oh, that's how it
ah.
works. Where's Eric?
He's
Eric's
here.
missing. Oh, there he is. Ah, you were standing on top of him. So there's a bigger room and a smaller room. What do you guys think? Oh, they have more rooms. 2 more rooms.
There, like,
3 more rooms. There's 1 more here.
and an armor.
Let the gods decide. Um. Alright. Alright, the door in front of you used to be Aurora. Oh, I almost broke character.
I mean, the door like in front of me or to my left?
Whatever God tells you, baby.
Well, I'll go straight forward. I tried to open the door.
Okay.
Is this this sounds like what is the game called again? Music from BioShock.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's all nice, uncopyrightable music.
Hey, very nice.
Well,
So
at
I
least
can-
we'll see. We'll see what Twitch says. I'm sure they'll have something to say about it.
You see anything?
I think I see a bed. I'll head in towards the room.
So, yep,
It's gonna be a bit of metagaming here,
yep.
but I think I can actually see a secret room.
Possibly.
The lightning effect.
Aurora, no one else can see what you see for a second, so don't say anything.
Yeah, sometimes the lighting effect doesn't work probably.
That's fine. Don't worry too much. Oh yes, I see what you see. Yeah, just don't worry about
There's a secret room in here, guys.
it.
Most normal
So-
looking room I've ever seen.
Aurora, as you go in, you see that it's a sort of dusty, cobwebbed bedroom with a cot in it. And the double doors are set with the stained glass windows, same as what you've seen down below. And across from you, you see what looks like a thin young woman standing in the corner. And as you come in, she looks at you.
I ask her if she's the lady of the house.
She does not answer.
Oh,
Who are you talking to?
there's somebody in this room. I
Well-
don't want to pull any weapons to see that I'm threatening, but I do not trust it.
Well, can you just talk to her? Or
She
the
doesn't
person?
answer me.
Does she look at you?
She looks at me. I
Maybe tell her about God. That always incites a reaction.
I wave at her.
I'm just gonna go walk into the room and see, just because I'm actually the only human in the party.
Okay, fine.
There's a demon and a dragon.
Yeah,
Hello.
I mean,
You
we're
want to join
not,
our religion?
we're not making the best first impressions here. Just having a demon walk into the room.
I'm
So
not
just-
a demon.
You look demonic though.
I
So
think
just
As
Kinda-
Eric, as you walk in
Racist.
and get further into the room, she turns and screams, and it's not a human scream.
I'm just gonna walk out again.
Just before you go anywhere, roll initiative.
No.
I
I
get
am
the
just
vague
imagining-
feeling I'm not welcome here.
Every time I think of a zombie scream, I just think of the zombie scream from the Black Ops zombies, like.
Fuck me, I'm
Yeah.
good at initiative.
Hey! Even with the -1.
Do you have -1?
Yeah, I'm a bit
Yeah.
clumsy.
That's pretty bad though. I don't have bad stats.
You rolled pretty good stats, as far
I
as I
roll
remember.
insane stats.
I got one really bad stat.
Does it only
Is the net rolls naturally higher against the first order?
I'd say so, yes.
Sure.
Okay. What's going on here? Breakfast.
Hang on. Aurora, did you roll twice?
yeah, accidentally.
Ah,
so-
okay. I was wondering why you just jumped up to.
Walking through others is double movement, right?
Say again, sir.
Walking through others is double movement, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's 5 movement. 10. Ah! Look at the scary bitch. I run it over my mace. And that's 20 and 25. And I try to hit her with my mace because she looks scared.
All right, go for it.
16.
16. Yeah, you hit.
Smash her in the face. Ah! 6 damage.
6 damage. So as you swing at her, you notice that your mace just sort of goes through her. You definitely hit her, but you don't think it did quite as much damage as what you thought.
It's crazy bitch. Alright, yeah, that's my turn. Oh, she also rolled a 15?
Yeah.
Right, so I get to be before her. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna spend my turn to try and communicate with her.
Okay.
Which might not be helped by the fact that my
Sorry.
party member is beating it with a mace, but I call out to her and just ask if she understands me and yell that we're trying to figure out what's going on here. And I reckon that's what I can get into those few seconds that my turn is.
Well, you can talk near enough as a free action,
Okay.
unless it's like a dialogue. So unless you're like talking
Oh,
back
okay.
and forward, the way I
Well-
see it is sort of talking is just you're just shouting something while doing something else.
Well, I'm basically calling out just to see if she actually reacts to communication.
Yeah, she does not seem to even acknowledge that you said
Okay.
anything.
Not a
Uh,
conversation.
And that counted as a reaction.
Yeah, so if you want to do something else.
In that case, since she's not willing to communicate with me, I am going to launch fire at her.
Good plan.
Is that what you do to people who do not listen? Oh shit!
Hey, nice roll.
I assume that's gonna hit
Oh.
and do a whopping 2 damage to her.
Damn.
Oof, I mean, a 23. I mean, it was close, but I think you hit her. Yeah, okay, yeah, you lob your firebolt at her and hits her square in the chest.
And I just yell this in case I can get her to notice me now that I've been trying to throw fire at her.
Okay, so she then reaches out to you, Aesir, just with her
Hi.
her hand, and just sort of goes to grab at you, or lay her hand on you. You're not entirely sure which.
All right.
And does a 20 hit? Yes.
It does. Jesus.
It's not a natural. You're all right. It's all good.
Okay.
So she reaches out and she touches you, and you can almost feel your energy being sapped. Oh shit! I got new dice for this, and I thought, you know what, I won't roll them. I won't get all the good rolls out of them yet, and I probably should have. That's a
They're working.
that's a 14.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh,
14. Okay, yeah, I'm down.
Yep.
She almost insta-killed me.
Yeah. All right.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty bad.
That's
really bad.
yeah. So Aurora.
I run over to my to Azure,
Yep.
and I use lay on hands pull.
Mhm.
And let me see this one. No, that.
Yep, that's fine. How many do you pump into him?
I always use it 3 times. With
So 3 health.
3 health. Of
Okay. Yeah.
that, I think. Then if I use 3, he heals 3, right?
I guess so.
Yes,
then
it's however many points you want to pump into him.
I use all my points into him,
Okay.
being afraid
5
that I
health.
will.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's 5 healing points for him.
Okay. Yep. So Isra, as you feel your life force being sucked out of you by the spectre, Aurora comes up behind you and sort of throws some more back into you. And I believe because you're down, you're prone for the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
So bonus action to get yourself back up whenever it's back to you.
It is back up to me, unless she wants to do a bonus.
Oh no, no, it's your turn now. I mean, just if just to say
Yeah.
that you're prone.
15. Yeah, just half my movement again.
Yeah.
And Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna use my breath weapon on her,
I was wondering how long before that came out.
which is 6 cold damage, and if she makes a save 13, she takes.
Okay.
It's a concept.
Yeah. Cool. She does not make it. So that was 6 cold.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you breathe out your coldness. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you blast your breath weapon. It sort of freezes over into the corner and catches her. And she doesn't quite get out of the way of it.
Alright. Do I want to run away and risk getting slapped again? This is gonna slap me again anyway. I guess I'll try to take it. I'm not gonna move, and I can't use my bonus action since I had to use it to get up. Right? Just take off your movement. Does it take your
Sorry,
bonus?
did you move it off your bonus or your movement?
I would like to do it off my move.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Then you get your bonus.
Oh, should I do it? No, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna hold my. Oh wait, can I do this? Oh, it's an action. Shit. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a bonus action. I wanted to cast protection from evil and good, but it's a main action. So that's my.
Okay. Eric?
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. For the hell of it, I'll cast healing word on myself, which gets me back to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm really done now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, seeing that she's not being particularly cooperative, I am.
That's
could say
yeah. Just nearly insta killed one of your party members. You're like, yeah, she's being a bit of a dick.
I mean, that is what I consider not being, you know.
Yeah.
I am gonna chuck magic missiles at her, and I'm actually
Ooh.
gonna use a spell.
Oh, cool.
First spell.
So that does not
Nope,
require.
that's insta hit. You just roll
roll?
damage.
I wonder if I set this up correctly. I did. Can I click it again? Nope. I'm just gonna do this. I'm obviously chucking all three at
Yeah,
her.
that's fine. Oh,
Ooh.
nice. What's that? 5, 9, 12. Wait.
Can I keep clicking to see if it goes higher?
I mean, you could do, but
Sadly, 4 is the maximum. So.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you fire off your missiles and they strike her, and she looks. Yeah, she doesn't look happy.
That's not nice that she doesn't look happy.
No.
I assume you don't need me to link the spell. So.
No, I got it. Okay, yeah, she's looking a bit rough.
And that's the end of my go. I don't have any cool tricks.
Okay. Yeah. Again, Acer, she reaches out to you again,
Mm-hmm.
and that is that does not hit. So she
Oh, sweating.
she reaches out to you, but after the blast from Eric's spell, she's staggered back and she's not quite regained her faculties yet. So she just sort of grabs at nothing. Aurora.
Thank Helm.
All right. I am seeing that she does not seem in a very good mood. I'll go towards her and I think I'll try to attack her two-handed with my longsword.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice. Yep. You swing and you hit her. Yeah. How'd you kill her?
Yeah.
Well, I plunges the sword into her chest and say her final words, I will pray for you. Bless your soul.
I won't.
Goddamn religious people.
Yeah. So yeah, you strike her, and as you hit her, she fades into nothing while screaming, "The children!" and then disappears.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh no.
Yep. Fucking bitch. Never use necromancy.
Yep.
This is what happens.
Maybe this sounds like a weird theory, but maybe the father of the children brought her back and now she wasn't very happy about that. I think we should check on the children.
Outside.
Oh, we were already trying. Oh, right, those children.
Yep, so you're out of initiative, and if it's alright with you, I'll leave it there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
sure.
good.
Thought that was a clean breaking point.
Yeah.
Believe it
Yeah.
or not, this whole campaign is not very combat orientated, but you went the directions to get 2 encounters very quickly.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
I guess we were kind of looking for.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
So cool. What did we pick on? What we're going to do? Do you just want to do weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, or?
I could go with you.
Yeah, we could get the 4 sessions and we go on before we go on holiday because let me look at my agenda real quick. The 12th of August.
Mhm.
Is that the 12th? Yeah, the 12th and the 19th we won't be available.
Yeah.
But I think I already messaged you.
Yeah, no, I was aware of that. No, it's fine. I'm good to go weekly. It's just I couldn't do any more frequently than that. Which
No, that's
some
perfectly fine.
which some people wanted because obviously the sessions are only a couple of hours each because work and having to sleep. But
Yeah, same.
so that's good. So right, I am going to stop the stream thanks to the one viewer.
Bye.
See.
Whoa, you're
Mwah.